How's it going, everyone? My name is Jordan from Video Game Advisors, and today I'll be showing you what GTA 5 is all about. GTA 5 is one of the many iterations within the series Grand Theft Auto. The game is currently one of the most popular games in the world. The reason this game is so widely popular is because of its massive open world, its huge multiplayer lobbies, and stunning graphics. Now, besides all the praises this game gets, there are a lot of downfalls. This game has been considered one of the most violent video games that is out currently. The object of the game is to commit crimes such as robbery and murder to progress through the game. The only way to actually play the game is to take from others for your benefit. This is not only the worst part of the game. The story mode forces you to kill innocent people, steal various items, commit arson, torture people, and of course, as the game states, Grand Theft Auto. On the other hand, the game's developers have been pushing for a more peaceful online experience. Early in the game's release, the company was advertising the more Sims side of GTA 5. This includes partaking in activities like tennis, yoga, or even golf. But the game's community didn't pay full price for the ability to play Yoga Simulator 2013. So of course, the majority of players completely ignored these in-game opportunities and went straight for what the GTA franchise is best known for: chaos. I have talked with a few gamers who are familiar with GTA, and one in particular said, "I've played over 175 hours of GTA, and most of the time I just go online to blow stuff up." There are a few more people that I know who would prefer to use glitches and exploits to gain money and repertoire to further expand their destructive capabilities. This game puts you in an interesting dilemma. In order to gain reputation, you need to play the game the right way, which involves all of the previously stated crimes, but doing it the morally incorrect way of exploiting the game is also a bad thing to do. Basically, any way you look at this game, it is bad news. But now, let's move on to the overview of the game's content. GTA 5 was released in September of 2013, and has stayed on the top of the charts ever since. This game sold more than $1 billion worth of copies in just the first 3 days, making it the best seller of video games in the first week of release. This game was huge at launch, and over the years, the developers have been releasing free downloadable content for the game to add new weapons, cars, and other in-game items, as well as new game modes. One of the biggest updates to the game was the Heist update. This update allowed players to elaborately plan heists on banks, heavily guarded military compounds, and even a prison. With this update, and many others, they have released new and creative ways to commit crimes of all kinds. This is not the only thing they include in their updates. Some of their updates include new racing game modes and even new apartments to buy. There are some game modes, like one of its most recent ones which came out called Running Back, where teams of 2 or more work together to either stop the running back or help him get across the line. It is game modes like these that can make people think twice about the true nature of GTA. Game modes like these belong in a racing game, but they seem to fit well inside of GTA's online culture. Within GTA's online culture is the well-renowned community-created maps. These custom maps are what some players claim is what GTA is all about. These maps and game modes really show what the community really wants to play, and the majority of these maps are racing maps and game modes. One of GTA's most popular game modes is the GTA Race. It is basically a standard race, but you are allowed to shoot at your friends and explode each other's cars. It should be pretty clear why this is the fan favorite. Many of the other community-made maps involve tough obstacle races that can be completed similarly to trials riding, but with cars and at death-defying heights. Taking all of this into account now, let's take a look at the game's overall rating. The game was rated M for mature because of blood and gore, intense violence, mature humor, nudity, strong language, strong sexual content, and the use of drugs and alcohol. This game has a lot of questionable and outright wrong things inside of it. Some of these include selling drugs, the torturing of a civilian, and even anger-induced murder sprees. These are not the only morally incorrect things in the game. The player will encounter many more scenarios throughout the game's story.